Hello everybody, my name is Kazu, nice to meet you. This is part of my 365-day daily challenge speaking English for 30 minutes straight using TOEFL style questions, no script, just spontaneous answers, just like the real exam. Let's get started. Today is day 175. Okay, let's review. I went for a walk to Yoyogi Park around 7 or 6 maybe, because it was very early. Only a few people were there, so it's comfortable to run. It's comfortable for me to run. So I was able to run easily. Yeah. Last time, that was 2 weeks ago, I went for a run to Yoyogi Park as well, but that time it was afternoon, so people, lots of people were there, and the paths were packed. So it's, I had to, I had to weave through people, weave through people. I had to weave through people, so it was uncomfortable. Let's weave, I guess, weave. Yes. I went for a run in Yoyogi Park and ran. Yeah, and this time I also ran 4 kilometers. I was planning to run 5 kilometers, but I couldn't do that because my I don't know the name of the the part, but it hurts. This part hurted, so I gave up. But I, ran 4 kilometers. It was very good. Yeah. So last time, 2 weeks ago, I went for a run in. I went for a run in Yoyogi Park. In Yoyogi Park. But because it was afternoon, the park was crowded, and also it was Sunday afternoon, so the park was crowded, and it was a bit hard to run because the paths were packed, so I had to weave through people. But this time I made it. I woke up at 5, almost 5. Like I wake up at 5:20, and then I got ready, and then I went for a run. So only a few people there, so it was very easy to run. So I didn't need to weave through people. I just ran freely. And I was planning to run 5 kilometers, but I gave up because uh, I don't know the name of this, but this part around here hurt it, so I gave up. But I made it. I made 4 kilometers. Yeah, I wanna congratulate myself. And today, uh, after this, I'm going to Kashiwa Station uh, to meet someone. So until that, I have to finish TOEFL study. TOEFL study. I just did speaking practice. So next would be reading, I guess. I ran 4 kilometers today. It was very good. Last time, 2 weeks ago, I went for running in Yoyogi Park. Since it was the afternoon, the park was crowded. It was the afternoon. It was the afternoon. It was also a Sunday afternoon, so the park was crowded. It was a bit hard to run because the paths were packed, so I had to weave through people. Well, this time I did it. I woke up at 5, almost 5, like I woke actually around 5:20. Then I got ready and went for a run. There were only a few people. There were only a few people. So it was very easy to run. I didn't need to weave through people. I just ran freely. I just ran freely. I was planning to run 5 kilometers, but I gave up because I don't know what this part is called, but this area started to hurt. These are hurt, the complete verve. But this area started to hurt, so I stopped. I want to know the name of this part, this area. This area. Still, this area. So I did it. I still managed to run 4 kilometers. I want to congratulate myself for that. I want to congratulate. I want to congratulate myself for that. So I'm looking up the name of this area. This organs, internal organs, internal organs. 右上腹部 that was, I guess, liver, maybe. Liver. I don't know why my liver started to hurt. I guess I think the reason was banana. I ate banana right before the running, so mm, how can I explain this? Related to diaphragm. This happens often when I am running. My right side. My flank, my my right side or my right flank is flank hurts often when I am running, especially when I was high school, when I was a student and doing some sport, yeah. Anyway, so I didn't know the reason, but this pain, I guess this pain is related to Diaphragm related to diaphragm. So do not if you do not do enough ready exercise, what can I say? Warm up. If you don't do enough warm up before the main exercise, it's happens often because diaphragm cannot. Okay, if I explain this, let me explain this from the beginning. So today, my light frank hurted when I was running. Actually, this kind of thing happens a lot when I was a student. And especially when I was running. But I didn't know the reason why this happened. So I looked it up. So it said it is related to diaphragm. So one possible reason is that you don't do enough warm-up before the main exercise. So a diaphragm will not be able to absorb enough oxygen. It means diaphragm lacks oxygen. Then the pain starts. Or another reason is could be wait. So when you are running, one big reason of the pain in your side is called sashikomi. How can I say? Yeah, anyway. Let's correct my English first. Let me explain this from the beginning. So my right side started to hurt while I was running. Started to hurt. I don't know the difference between to, started to, or starts ing. Anyway, so today my right side started to hurt while I was running. While I was running. This kind of thing used to happen a lot when I was a student, especially when I was running. I didn't know why this happened, so I looked it up. The article said it's related to the diaphragm. The article said it's related to diaphragm. One possible reason is that you don't do enough warm-up before the main exercise. If you don't warm up properly, your diaphragm can't get enough oxygen. It means diaphragm lacks oxygen. Your diaphragm lacks oxygen. Then the pain starts. Another possible reason could be your weight. I started to run when the rain stopped. I started running. I started talking loudly. So I started to pain. My right side, right flank started to hurt while I was running. One possible reason is that you don't do enough warm-up before the main exercise. If you don't warm up properly, your diaphragm can't get enough oxygen. I started to run when the rain stopped. Yeah, let's review. Sorry, I forgot to do that. From 2 days ago, because with NISA we can only invest in relatively safe. Oh yeah. Even if she takes my contact information, she can either throw it away or contact me. Yeah. Oh well. I'm planning to give a girl my contact information, but I I choose not to. Yeah, I choose not to ask her about. Uh, I don't. I choose not to ask her to give me her contact information. Wait. I choose not to ask her to give me her contact information because it's not easy for her to refuse my propose because I am a customer. So I thought I should give her my contact information by myself because she can choose either throw it away or contact me. So it's really up to her. Anyway, I want to talk about NISA because with NISA is I think I already talked about NISA before, but NISA we can only invest. NISA is tax advantaged, something like that. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I thought recently I talked about NISA. Because with the NISA, we can only invest in relatively safe products chosen by the government. Because with NISA is a tax advantaged account. The government provided it to us a long time ago. We can only invest in relatively safe products chosen by the government. So it is like private pension by yourselves. Afterwards, the stuff anyone can sign up for. Yeah, I signed up for the running session. I applied for the running session, and afterwards, the staff explained your running form to you. The girl in charge of me was very nice. She went over the analysis. She went over the analysis of my running form. It's also likely that I was just misreading things because I'm accustomed. Okay, let's review yesterday. Day 182 is the halfway of this challenge. When I went to Osaka to become a comedian, I gave up very soon because my commitment was half-hearted. I was half-hearted about it. It's totally fine. Like when you wanna do something, is totally fine, even if it is incomplete, even if it is not complete. So if you want to turn something into a habit, you should keep it up for more than 21 days. Then it would be a strong chance. It is likely to become a habit. It is, and it's likely to become a habit. The book says. One day I thought, why don't we just create gold instead of digging it? So one day I thought, why don't we just create gold instead of digging it up? So I looked it up using ChatGPT, and it said that humans already succeeded in creating gold, but it's too expensive. So it's almost impossible in reality. So digging it up is much cheaper than creating gold. For example, if you want to create 1 yen's worth of gold, it would cost 100 million yen. So it sounds pretty silly. That's why we don't create gold instead of digging it up. If you want to create just 1 yen's worth of gold, it would cost about 100 million yen. It becomes more likely. So there is a better chance. There is a good chance. It's plausible. It becomes more likely to become a habit. It becomes more likely to become a habit.